Hello, my friends. Let's get cozy. I have a couple of home update things to do in the next few days and a couple crafty things to do in the next few days, and I thought that I would vlog and just take you along with me because I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and also because I'm slightly emotional, and I will show you why. The first thing that I have to do today is turn my baby girl's room into a big girl room, and I'm having a lot of feelings about it, and I need a body double to get over those feelings and just do it because she's well over 2.5. It's definitely time. She is like teeny tiny for her age, and she's never really tried to climb out of her crib, so we put it off as long as we could, but it is time to put the twin bed in here, and I have some other cute little updates I want to do. Like I have a canopy that I want to hang in the corner. I have a little laser engraved art project I want to do for her wall, but oh man, all the feelings. So this is what we've got going on right now. Her room is quite messy, and yes, she does sleep with a million stuffed animals and dolls. But you can see we've got the crib, we've got the stork, we've got the ultrasound photo. Like, this is very much still a baby's room, and it is time to turn this into a big girl room. The exciting, like, dopamine part of this is that I did find a stunning, absolutely stunning vintage pine bed on Facebook Marketplace, and I've already sanded it down and restained it and restored it, and it's so pretty. So I'm really excited to get that in here, and I'm hoping that that will get me over the hump of the rest of it. We'll see.
Holy cow, have you measured it?
No, but I think it's gonna fit.
Oh man.
Because my heart says it's gonna fit. First we gotta move this. Oh! This feels like a little bit of grief. Belle's seen better days.
The magic number is 86.
What do you got? Hey, it'll clear the door!
86 is right here.
Woo! Instincts right on the money.
How wide is the bookshelf? Because if you want to
The
put
bookshelf doesn't have to go there.
Oh, let's test it anyway.
It is about 8 inches.
8, so add 1 to 86. Should be alright.
I've never been sadder to be in business. Help me move this, please.
No.
What?
Have you wiggled this?
No, is it's
It's
not doing so well?
From him, like, grabbing onto it. And
Gosh, I know they love playing it. Holy cow.
Yeah, she asks for tissue, and then she takes it.
Yikes. We just found all this under the bed. Hello.
Nana said that during nap time today, she got out of her bed, went to Rowan's door, and said, "I love you," and then ran back to her room.
Cheeky girl. Oh, this is secured to the wall.
It is.
How do we?
Very carefully.
I mean, good for us. That needed to be done. But...
We'll have to do it. I think they actually pulled it away at one point. Like that, you're gonna spider climb up the wall, okay?
Okay.
It's just gonna help stability. Ready?
Yep. Holy cow, you are so strong. Got it. Wow, hon. Those gains.
Don't tell my trainer. It'd be easier to do without a hook.
Here's the bed. Put so many hours of my life into sanding and restaining this.
I don't want to get feet on the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's gonna gouge up the floor just like it did his room.
Big girl bed. These are the cute little sheets she picked out from Kohl's. They got bows on them. Canopy, please. My thought is we'll like position it or it makes sense and then mark where to put the thing. Right there makes sense. Give me something to mark this with.
Be right back.
So many pens right there. I'll just write, like, just grab one of my acrylic pens from my desk. That is so not an acrylic pen, but it's fine.
Look, man. Oh, not with your mouth.
Well, how else do you expect me to do it when you don't have it to be uncapped?
Markers, what are they? Art? Never heard of her.
This is very special and exciting because my friend Jasmine and her mom made this for Juniper before she was born. It's been on my bed for a while because it's so pretty and she wasn't ready for it, but I think it's time for it to be given its rightful home. I feel like having a handmade quilt on a bed is just like good luck and sweet dreams, you know? This was the sweetest thing in the world. And this doesn't exactly match, but I feel like the color palette is similar enough. I thrifted this a long time ago, so I'm gonna do the little sham with that. And I know she's gonna wanna keep her toddler pillow for a while because she's very attached to this. So we'll leave that on for her as well. Oh my gosh. Set up all her little dolly babies. They're waiting for her. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. Now I have to make the rest of this room make sense. I had it in my head one way, and now that I'm looking at it, I think it might need to be a different way. So, Okay, so I was thinking bookshelf by the door, but now I'm feeling like bookshelf is too much. So I think maybe nightstand here, chair pushed more in the corner, and bookshelf where the nightstand is. Does that make sense?
Oh, I thought that was going to be heavier.
Well, so was it in this house, maybe. Oh, my mama heart. My mama heart. Here it is. Juniper's big girl room. It's so stinking cute. Now that that's done, I want to make a little bit of wall art for her room to replace her ultrasound photo. I definitely am going to keep that, and I'll probably put it somewhere for me. But I think that she would enjoy having like a new little portrait of herself in her room. And I've seen these ones all over Pinterest that are like the silhouette art that I always do, but they're in like a cute little scalloped frame and they're like ovular. So we're going to try to do that using my Creality Falcon. Creality is very kindly sponsoring today's video. And one of the projects I'm going to do this week is we're going to create a whole like hobby room maker space in the game room. So it's really messy right now. We're gonna work on it later. But I'm gonna do a project first because that's way more exciting. Here is our brand new laser engraver. We've been playing with it, and I'm gonna use this to make our little portrait. All right, so here's my project in the Falcon app. I learned in my first couple projects with this that having a layer of masking tape on top really helps to get you a really crisp, clean image because you don't get that like burn bleed. Just gonna pop this guy in. All done. I just took the tape off and look how cute. I think I'm gonna command strip it like right here. My goodness. The kids are almost home and that's all I have planned for today. But like I said, we have a whole hobby room to set up. I'm so excited about it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello! It's actually been a couple of days, but we haven't had any childcare this week. So this is the first chance we're getting to work on the game room, hobby room, crafting room. I'm not entirely sure what the new name for this thing is, but this used to be entirely just Matt's like man cave. But I have slowly made my way in here as I've gotten more into gaming and D&D. And now we've decided that the best use of this space is going to be to turn the other half, which previously had like a couch and a coffee table and a TV, into more of like a maker space, because Matt has been working really hard on his Halo armor cosplay, and I do, you know, all the things, the Cricut, the sewing, the laser engraver, the 3D printer. So that's what we're gonna work on today. It's a mess right now, I'll show you. Here's our starting point. So as you can see, we've got a ways to go, but here's the basic layout. This stuff is gonna go away. This is gonna be our crafting table. So we've got the laser engraver here, we've got the Cricut here, printer underneath. We're gonna take this sewing machine and put it here where the old 3D printer is currently. We have to move this out because we actually borrowed this from a friend and we've had it for like a year. We've been using it nonstop, so we finally got our own and we upgraded. This is the Creality Ender 5 Max. Matt has had his eye on this one for like ever. He's been talking about it for like a year. It just came yesterday, so I did a little test print. Look at these little candle holders. We'll probably paint them later. They're so stinking cute. There are a few reasons we went with the Ender 5 Max. The first one being the print bed size. It is such an improvement. It's literally almost 4 times bigger than the print bed on the other machine we were using. I'll show you a comparison. It's crazy. So this is the old one in comparison to the new one. And what that's gonna allow us to do is to print larger pieces without seams and having to like glue and clamp and solder and do that whole process. It's also a lot faster and it prints at pro level quality, which is really important to me because as well as using it for hobby stuff, I also used it for work. Like for example, as part of my author business, I sell these little thumb page holder castle things that match the front of my book. And I just love that 3D printing allows me to get like that customizable with it. And obviously if it's something I'm selling, I want to make sure that the quality is really, really good. So I love these. That's so fun. I also personally really like how easy the software is to use, the slicing software, because I don't want to be in the weeds with like learning how to 3D model. I've just found a ton of really cute things to 3D print, mostly on Pinterest. I'll like pop them up here so you can see. And all you really have to do is like import the file into the program and like maybe add or subtract some supports, and that's it. It's pretty much ready to go, which is so cool because I can also do things like home decor, like my cute little duck candlestick holder things. Before we even got the 3D printer, Matt actually ordered the enclosure for it just to help with like temperature regulation and stuff. So that's something we have to do too, but I think first we need to get the space cleaned up and maybe, knock on wood, a little bit cuter. I don't know how much Matt is gonna let me decorate and like make it cutesy in here, but I'm sure as heck gonna try. All right, I've called in reinforcements. I'm laughing at the violent change in aesthetic between this and this. Our little gaming corner. I'm thinking we should start by cleaning up, so getting the stuff out of here that's not gonna be in here. Get a tablecloth on the table. I was thinking maybe if it's okay with you with the Star Wars posters, we could put our wedding guest book.
It's ironic because that was in that frame with it from.
That's what gave me the idea.
So you know it'll fit there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are there so many monitors in here?
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let me be clear. Those first 4 are not hooked up to anything.
Well, the first 2 are TVs. The second 2 aren't hooked up to anything.
All right. Let's go. Kill it with fire!
No, and don't be nice to James.
Kill it with fire! This is the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's James.
James is horrifying, babe.
He has a partner, Millie, somewhere. I really want to get Millie so I can help those
No!
out. But he's lonely.
Give him to the thrift store. He'll have lots of friends there.
No, someone would be so happy to have him.
Sounds like a win-win.
No, it's a loss for me.
Can we get rid of this third chair?
Well, I thought it would be good for the sewing machine.
Oh, that's true. Oh, I rolled a 4. It's karma for saying that we need to kill James with fire. Yeah. Get our little prints off here so we can move this to put a tablecloth underneath. Look how cutie! While Matt's cleaning up, I'm going to paint these guys. I think I'm just gonna use some like acrylic paint markers because it's gonna be less messy. So update on the Juniper big girl bed situation. She did so well. She basically adapted to it like flawlessly. We definitely had like a couple of nights of like wanting to get out of bed, but then when we told her that she had to stay in bed, she like did such a good job and she just kind of did it seamlessly. So that is a huge relief because I feel like that was kind of the last hurdle as far as like potty training, weaning from the binky, and then going into a big girl bed. So I'm feeling very, very good about that. And also her little room is so cute. These are such a hack. It like literally just works like acrylic paint, but it's so easy. Thinking this, maybe I'll do a combo. turned out. It's perfect.
Oh my gosh.
It's like the changing of the guard over here. This feels like a big deal.
It is a big deal. It'd be nice when this space is free again.
You mean full of my sewing machine? Okay, this can be the sewing station. I'm thinking, oh, it's dirty back there. If we take some stuff off of here, put a tablecloth down, that'll make a big difference. I'll probably eventually try to get a tablecloth specifically for that table, but right now I'm just trying to do this little makeover with stuff we already have. So we're going to the quilt pile. We're gonna use a quilt as a tablecloth. Got a whole reality table going on.
I know.
Over here.
I didn't think
I
about
love
that.
it.
This table is literally brought to you by Creality.
I have a truly shocking amount of Cricut material because I've kept the scraps, you know, from every project I've ever done, and I've had my Cricut for almost 5 years now. But this needs to get, at the very least, organized somewhat, so that all the rolls are like sitting up. Because right now it's just very chaotic. I don't even know what this is. Oh, the fire vinyl for our Fig and the Sig Figs cosplay shirt. Okay, we can do this. It is going to be so nice to have a dedicated craft space, especially with Matt doing like more and more crafty stuff. I think it's just going to be a really nice place for us to have quality time after the kids go to bed. Instead of just like scrolling on our phones, we can come in here and work on a project or game, or, you know, on Mondays we have our D&D sessions. I wonder if I should like organize this by like iron-on vinyl, matte vinyl maybe, or I could just throw it all in here. Hope for the best. Wonder if I could 3D print some kind of like storage solution for this. Truly, once you have a 3D printer and you can just like make anything at any time, I'm like, I don't even use Amazon anymore, because when I need something I just find a way to make it. My most used Cricut materials are like white iron-on, black iron-on, white vinyl, black vinyl, and probably gold vinyl. Those are the things that I use the most often. I do have a lot of fun colors, but honestly, usually I'm just like putting white vinyl into something. Okay, so here's all the matte vinyl. So maybe I roll all this up into one roll since I know what it is and it's a different, you know, finish than everything else I have. Oh, that's nice and clean. We love to see it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that is rolled better, and I think it'll just fit under here now. Oh my gosh, this is looking so much better. We still have to build the enclosure, but wow. While Matt is building the enclosure over there, I wanted to get your opinion because I got a haircut yesterday. It's my first time getting my hair actually properly cut since I like chaos cut my own bangs over on my Patreon, and I wanted to know if you think they look better as straight across bangs or as like the side bangs. Obviously I would style them so that they, you know, swooped nicely. The nice thing about this cut is that it can do either or. So what do you think? Comment down below, straight across or curtain bangs. Let's go put our little goose friends downstairs while we wait too. They're so cute and springy. I love it. Like, come on, that's adorable. I'll show you some of my other 3D prints. So a lot of them are D&D themed. So we've got my little fidget badger. This is my familiar in one of the campaigns that I'm in. His name is Buttercup, and he talks like an old, like 50-year-old New Yorker. I've got my Hobbit house dice tower. So you drop the die in here and then it rolls out into the little front yard. And then I play a witch, so this little cauldron is my dice storage. I've been 3D printing a lot of stuff. Last piece?
Last piece, finally. Make sure it fits over the back there.
That's finishing up the enclosure. Ooh, can I peel that piece?
Yeah.
So satisfying. Okay, now that that's on, I think it's time for a few cute little finishing design touches to make this space feel a little bit more cozy. First up, I'm gonna put together our little cozy coffee and tea station. So I've got a kettle, some cute little mugs, coasters, and then really like this cacao stuff. Got some little packs of coffee, tea bags as well. This will be perfect for late night crafting. Put the little bow neon sign I made right there. I also thrifted all these really cool vintage wooden spools of thread, and they'll be very practical for sewing, but also they look cute. So I put them in this little glass IKEA canister. I'm gonna put them over by the sewing machine. We might as well turn a cute ambiance video on as well for an extra cozy vibe over here. So here's what it looks like now when you walk into the room. It's so much more functional and clean. Over here you've got my cutesy little gaming setup, and then Matt's gaming setup, sewing machine, the Cricut, our cute little coffee and tea bar, and then the 3D printer and the laser engraver. Personally, some of this is not my vibe, but that's okay. This space doesn't need to be like a super cohesive aesthetic. I think we each have our little nooks, and that's uncompromised. The biggest thing was for this space to be functional and clean. Look at all the floor. Look at this pretty ruggable rug. I am so excited to craft in here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while we did that. I feel like we had a very productive couple of days with the home updates and the crafty things, and I had a really good time. If you like these kinds of cozy, crafty videos, don't forget to subscribe down below. I will see you guys all in my next video, and until then, stay cozy. Bye!